Dave Daubenmire. This one's from a couple of weeks ago, but I finally decided to use it on the show this week. He wants to tell Christian parents that if you homeschool your kids, they will end up being millionaires. Can I just tell you how wrong that is? And you guys can't see it because I'm not going to put it on the video. And if you're listening on podcast, obviously you can't see it anyway, unless you somehow sync it up. If you want to spend all the time to do that, I don't know why you would. But anyway, he's got his grandchild on his lap while he's talking about all this shit in front of his, fake green screen of him being in front of this like huge stadium that's completely empty. Anyway, let's let him say what he's going to say.
They had reading be important because they wanted people to be able to read the scriptures for themselves. They wanted the average person to be able to read the scriptures.
No. There was a lot of people in the church when the printing press first came out that were very concerned about people being able to read the scriptures.
They did not want. It's like, I gotta cherry pick the things I tell them. So
be like, oh God, they can read this on their own now. They know that it's going to be completely full of shit. Damn it, what do we do? I mean, even Joseph Smith had problems when he started his printing press up. He's like, oh, let's start this press. It's like, oh, our books aren't selling. Damn it. All right, let's see.
And what have they stolen out of the school? Well, the one thing that would bring some type of foundational principle in regards to morality and the way one lives their lives, the scriptures, they're not even welcome in the schools anymore. See?
Wrong. You could still bring whatever book you wish to read with you to school. They can't tell you, I mean, unless it's like the Anarchist Cookbook. I remember a couple of friends in high school that like, that was a bad idea bringing that to school, kid.
Yeah.
But, no one's going to stop you, especially if like this. I'm sure Dave Daubenmire is in the Bible Belt somewhere. No one's going to stop you from coming to whatever school you go to and reading your Bible. They're going to be like, oh, bless his heart. That's so wonderful that he wants to read the scriptures like that. And if you're here in Utah, nobody's going to think twice if you're reading your quad. No one's going to even like.
I've seen that so many times. It's always bugged me.
They're going to be like, oh, he's catching up on his seminary homework. Wait, do they assign homework in seminary?
I never did any.
Maybe at the institute, but I heard from a lot of kids that did go to seminary when I was in high school. They're like, oh yeah, we go for the donuts.
Yeah,
it's such a waste of space and money. It's so funny.
So again, to see the devil's got a great game plan. He sees our game plan. His job is to thwart our game plan. And what's our job? What do? Well, we pay money for him to promote his game plan.
But first, the whores. No, wait, sorry. That's for you young people out there, that's a Kids in the Hall reference. The Kids in the Hall were a comedy troupe from Canada. All right, never mind.
We pay money for it. And then we put our kids in the midst of all of it. And then we can figure out, see, listen, if you really love your kids, I'm just going to tell you the truth. You really love your kids. If you were to personally educate your children, you're going to create a millionaire.
How's that going to happen, Yondu? I mean, what kind of guarantee? What kind of bullshit guarantee is he trying to sell people here? He's like, if you teach your kids, stuff the school's not going to teach them, they're going to be rich. Like, no. About the best thing you could teach a kid if you want them to be rich is like work towards something now instead of waiting for later. That's about the. But even then, kids don't listen because I'm sure people tried telling me at an early age, hey, why don't you save now for the future? Like, no, I want to blow all my money.
No, saving's hard.
Stupid. Anyway, he's going to be a millionaire. Like all of a sudden, like all these homeschool kids that have no social skills are going to somehow make millions.
Because he's going to be so much smarter than the average person that he runs into. He will be a boss at 18 years old. If you homeschool him and teach him the fear and the admonition of the Lord and right from wrong, the world's hungry for that. We're not finding it anymore.
The world's hungry to be subjugated. That's what it sounded like to me.
Yeah,
Ugh, that's so gross, dude.
I know traditional schools don't work for everyone.
No.
My oldest is in online high school, and he's graduating a year early. Great for him. But he couldn't do the traditional school. But homeschooling's not going to make him a millionaire.
No,
especially
I mean, even if you have a passion for something. I don't understand the right's obsession with money being the deciding factor of how good of a life you've had or what kind of person you are. I mean, Donald Trump's a billionaire. He got there by fucking over people left and right. And all of a sudden everyone's like, oh, he must be right. He's a billionaire. It's like, no, dude, like you can have people that aren't rich that have worked really hard at something their whole life and they're very good at what they do and they've had a rich and fulfilling life. But it doesn't have to be all about money, dude. It's like,
and you can be rich but not smart.
Yeah. Oh, we've seen that. Good God, we've seen that. And I'm not trying to say this to toot my own horn, but I like the view that I'm good at podcasting. I'm good at talking to people. I'm good at, having fun on camera and on microphone and everything. But at the same time, I'm not rich. I'm not going to be rich doing it. And that's not my aim for it because I enjoy doing what I like. And I just don't understand why, like, all of a sudden everything has to be about, well, are you making money at it? Like, not specifically, me. I'm just saying people that think that you have to be getting rich off of what you're doing in order for it to be a worthwhile venture. When, just being able to talk to people. I mean, Mike, I've talked to you online a little bit and you've interacted with me a bit. And it's just like, this is the first time we've talked face to face. I mean, okay, face to face over Skype. But the thing is, I like the interactions with people in the world, and I view this as like I'm collecting something. Like I get to talk to people. It's new people. I love talking to people, and it's like I'm not trading it for money in the world. It's just I just don't understand why everything has to be.
It doesn't always have to come down
millions
to
of dollars, millions of dollars. Like I'm not getting rich at the Clark Kent job that I have. But I'm good at what I do. It pays the bills. I live a comfy life and I'm living in the suburbs. I'm not thinking to myself, God, I'm such a fucking failure because I don't live up in like South Salt Lake in the bench. It's like, no, dude, it's not how life works. And it's like, your kids don't need to be millionaires to be successful, I guess is what I'm trying to say. They don't need to be, as long as they're happy, healthy, and like enjoying their life, I think it's a win. But
yeah, I have a college degree in art. So that you don't get a college degree in art if you're planning on being a millionaire.
Oh, you just don't know. You don't know the right people. No, I'm just kidding.
Obviously. But
a BFA?
Actually, it's a Bachelor of Science in art.
What? I didn't even know that was a thing. A BSA.
So yeah, it kind of gonna go for the BFA, but could graduate earlier with a Bachelor of Science. So
yeah. Well, at least you finished your bachelor's. I'm one of those lazy fucks that got his associates and be like, I'm out of here, bitches. And it's never served me wrong because I'm not a millionaire. I'm sure I've made about $1 million in the past 20 years.
I mean, I do okay.
I'm fine.
Decent living, but
I'm happy. That's the thing that's different.
Yeah.
It's like my happiness is not based on cash. Sure, if I had $1 billion, I'm sure I'd be a lot happier. But the thing is, I'm not going to pretend like homeschooling my kids is going to magically make millions of dollars appear in their fucking bank accounts. God damn it, Dave.
I couldn't do that.
Nope.